am I going to lose who I am because you're not willing to change? The panic that you feel, if it feels like your partner isn't willing to change, is I am going to be trapped with something that is unsafe forever. I'm going to be stuck in a situation where I'm constantly hurt and unseen or unloved forever. And the deeper fear is, who am I going to become if I stay with you and I have to protect myself forever? So if I'm with somebody who won't change and I'm like, oh, in order to survive our dynamic that you're not willing to look at, I have to put my walls up, then am I just going to become a hardened, mean person? Am I just going to become an a-hole to survive this? Or like, am I going to become less of myself? Am I going to become depressed because I just feel like I don't get to have a voice here?
Interesting video that she said, if my partner is not going to change. First of all, a relationship is not a partner, because you and the man are not equal and no grounds. If you're in a partnership, you're with both persons or female. Let's just get that out of the way. When you're in a relationship and you're going to say that person is not changing for you, you're evil. Why do you want to change someone so you can be in a relationship with that person? You're just trying to control and manipulate them. Are you God? Not only that, you're judging and criticizing them for not conforming to your change to make you feel good and make you feel happy. Isn't that interesting? Now she doesn't realize that she's judging and playing God, which make her evil. Because you're not supposed to judge. You're supposed to just understand and see what is happening. And if that situation is not for you, you can leave that situation, right? But she's here saying, well, if you're not going to change, if you're not going to, make me feel happy and become the person I think you can be to for me to be around you, then am I going to put up a wall? Am I going to do all of these crazy things? Yes, because you're judging that person, and by judging them, you're resenting them, and you're going to become just like that person without even noticing that you're becoming just like that person. So now both of you are going to be fighting the relationship. Instead of just work on yourself, see the evil or the hell when it comes out of your husband or your wife, and let them deal with it, because you can't deal with the hell and the evil outside of yourself. You can see it, but there's nothing you can do about it. Only God can help that person overcome it. You yourself cannot even overcome it yourself. So how are you going to help someone overcome it? You can point them in the way, but even that is hard to do, because it's hard for people to admit they're evil, especially females. They hate it. They hate to know that they're evil. But guess what? Everyone that is on earth, that is born, has sinned. But Jesus died for that to be washed away. So when you come in the world, you're definitely evil. That's why you must die from the ego that she's identified with, the anxiety, the stress, the insecurity, because that person's not going to live up to what you want. You have an imagination when you first meet that person of what it could be, and no, it's not what you thought it would be. So you're not only living in the future, you're living the past by judging them off previous relationship, and you're in the future judging like, oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. The devil lied to you, and you fell for it because of how he made you feel, which feelings come from the thought, the imagination, and it gets you to act on that imagination and that feeling, and then it leads you down to a lie, because nothing you do or plan ever comes out the way you want it to be. But let me know what you guys think of that video.